All right, we back at it, Homegrown Radio. Chuck Dizzle, DJ Head, man.
Yes,
Look,
sir.
Street Sermons out right now. This man didn't got so many damn views on videos, plays. I mean, everybody's just ranting and raving about him. But most importantly, what I'm impressed is this dude stays humble. He is energetic. The world loves him, damn it, man. We got Morray checking in. What's going on, bro?
What's going on, G? How y'all feeling, man?
I mean,
Man.
we good.
First and foremost, I'm that one guy. You know how you go to different radio stations and you go to different places, different shows, and you always have that one guy who's a dick. I'm that guy, right? And so me being that guy, I just want to start off by telling you, I think your album is fucking incredible, bro. Like,
thank you, bro.
I think your album is fire, bro. I haven't really thoroughly enjoyed a full body of work like that probably since my little homie Roddy came out. And I know you probably get the comparisons and whatnot, but I think your album is incredible, bro. Like I think the only song on there that I probably skipped past was the last one. I forgot the name of it, but yeah. So that was the only one on there that I felt like I could do without. The rest of that shit, bro, I didn't skip nothing, bro.
Oh God, I appreciate that. Honestly, like I'm glad you listened.
Wait, your phone breaking up. Hold up. Your phone breaking up.
Oh snap!
I can't hear you.
I'm driving right now, so it's a little weird.
Hold on one second. I can't hear you. Hold up.
Service.
Hold on. I'll try to get him back. There we go.
Now?
Okay, yeah. What'd you say now?
Now I was saying like the fact that you listen to it at all, like I appreciate you for that. Like no, even if some of the songs wasn't your favorite, the fact that you gave me an opinion means you thoroughly took your time and you listened to it. So I appreciate you, bro, for that real shit. It takes a real person to tell the person on the phone that last one wasn't my favorite. So thank you, my nigga. I appreciate it.
Nah, for real though, bro. I think the album is incredible, dog. I got a few favorites on there, but definitely wanted to congratulate you on your success. And I know you done got it out the mud, and I love your energy too. I love the fact that you always showing living in grace, and I feel like that's important.
I ain't mean to cut you off, but you said grace, that remind me of how happy I really am. Like no bull crap. Just because I could eat good and say grace before, it feels good now. my grace is a little different. It went from God is good and God is great to Lord, thank you so much for this meal I'm about to receive. This bountiful, plentiful. You feel me? Like it went different now. So it's fine.
Now, I think that's an amazing thing, man. And obviously, people know that you have the church background, and a lot of that is where is rooted in where that grace comes from, and where that thankfulness and all that. Like, how is the family now? Like, now that things have kind of like turned for the better in your situation, man. How is the family? Because I could imagine earlier in the days when the rapping was a thing that you wanted to do. You know, I'm not sure if the family was receptive to it or not, but how do they treat it now? Now that things are kind of on the upswing.
Now, you mean like my immediate family or like my family in general?
Immediate family.
Now, immediate family, like no cap, they always been supportive. You know, they always wanted me to be realistic as well. You feel me? Like always like, if you ain't gonna make it, go ahead, chalk it up. But like now that everything is doing its thing, like it's happiness. Like everybody's smiling now. It's like they can wake up with no issues, no worries, no problems. And that shit is enough. It's enough for all of us. I mean, niggas is just excited. We can barbecue today. Out of nowhere, just go to the store, get a grill, get some charcoal, and just do that shit because that's the life now. Because to me, that's a big flex to me. Like not even going to go get no jewelry. Like nigga, I can go to Wal-Mart and ball out, bitch. Oh God, self checkout and fuck that shit up.
He said ball out at Walmart. I fuck with that.
Oh God,
do you think
got good shit in there? I don't give a fuck. Hey, I mean.
So speaking of the barbecue, one of my favorite songs that you had put out was Trenches. Oh, and yes, I just felt like that spoke to not even where you from, but I felt like that's one of them soundtracks to a lot of different people's hoods and where they from and shit like that. But I want to read this to you and I want you to explain this to me. It says, everybody see the ghetto as being a bad place. They don't see the good outweigh the bad, lighting up the dark place. Now, when you say that, you just talk, I mean, you spoke on the barbecues and you spoke on different things like that within the song. What do you feel like the misconception of the hood comes from? Is it the movies? Where does that come from?
I think it comes from TV and in the hood. Like when you see a nigga being gangster in the hood, it's not perceived as cool because boy really like that. Like you gotta watch out for him because that's a dangerous motherfucker. But on TV, it looked like it's fire. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you in a song saying you killed 45 niggas and you got AP on.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm doing that. Like, nah, that's not how it works. If you kill 45 niggas, you ain't here, cuz. Like, stop playing. Like,
right.
You might keep it in bed. Either one of their homies gonna pop your goofy ass or you going to prison. So,
right.
like, I think the hood and the entertainment need to work together on trying to clarify what the hood is. Yes, there's niggas that will shoot you. Yes, there's niggas that will rob you. Yes, there's grimy motherfuckers, but there's people that just want to have a good time and want to go to work every day and live their regular life. Like, it's both parts. Now, we got to stop glorifying the bad part. Like, God, everybody's a gangster. So what? Can you smile? Can you be happy? That's the challenge.
Bro, I agree with that 100%. And then also what you just said is real about people not showing both sides. And that's why I really appreciated what you did, the pictures that you paint with your storytelling, because you're actually giving the duality of the hood and the reality of what the things is that we actually go through. Like you said, nobody's showing the funerals. Nobody's showing the death, and nobody's showing, but then nobody's showing the funerals, the prison that comes along with that life, and then also showing the barbecues and the cookouts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They ain't showing that. They ain't showing the whole story. And I think that's why, because when you see half of the story, it's easy to piece your own part of the story together. Oh, well, he got this, he got that. Well, I guess this happened. You don't know what that man went through to get to what he got to. Half the niggas that say they killing niggas, they ain't killing niggas. So, like, it's just, I don't know, it's bullshit.
What made you take the honest approach in your music to showcase the duality of the hood?
Honestly, the fact that I'm not afraid to be me. Like, I know what I do, I know what I don't do. You feel me? I have no problem telling what I ain't never killed nobody. I'm saying on camera proud as hell. I ain't never killed nobody, and I'm glad I didn't. The hell? Why would you be proud of dropping somebody? Like, a mom just lost her son, or a kid just lost their dad. Like, that ain't gangster. You know what's gangster? Telling them, like, yo, I'll beat your ass. Put the gun down and fight me. Now, that's gangster. Right. If a dude look you in your eyes and tell you I'll punch you in your face, oh, he's a thug. it's fight or flight now.
Yeah. Right. Hell yeah, I fuck with that.
Now, in that same song, Trenches, man, you said something that was so pivotal, man. You said everything is easier if you believe, man. When did you get introduced to the importance of the mindset? Because I think a lot of the times, too, when you're in a situation, although the outside may be one thing, it's all about where it starts in the mind. And I think that was something that kind of resonated with me.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I always had it instilled in me, but it didn't make sense until my life started. If I would have never stopped rapping, I probably wouldn't have got this clear vision, just being honest. Like, me not having to worry about things anymore, is like, now I'm starting to understand where I went wrong or what I did and how I can make it better, because I really have the time to sit and reflect now. It's harder to change yourself when you still miss all your problems, because it's like, even when you try and do better, like say you used to steal. Now you ain't been stealing for 2 weeks and you proud of yourself. You trying to give yourself your 2-week flowers. Somebody will come behind you like, man, you gonna go back to steal next week. Like, it's hard to change when you got that shit in your corner. So I'm grateful, and I thank God that he instilled in me in the beginning, and I'm able to realize it now.
Is there any advice you would give to somebody that doesn't have that in them? How do you build that kind of like feature up, that character?
Honestly, like you really have to, it's a lot of self journeying, and it sounds generic as hell, but it's so true. You have to love yourself first. I think that's the problem with a lot of people. They don't love themselves first, and you're willing to follow and copy anybody. Like, even like, I'm an outspoken person. It sounds positive on these interviews. There's a lot of negative that come with that. I will tell somebody how I feel about them. Like, hey, I don't fuck with you. I don't feel comfortable around you. Yeah. That causes problems, but that's who I am. Yeah. I have no problem being honest. And until people can do that, then it's going to be hard to really get yourself to where you want to be, because you're still trying to be happy and playful for everybody else instead of yourself.
Now I'm the guy that's married. I'm the guy that got a son. I'm the family man.
Yeah.
So for me, it resonates.
Congratulations, my boy.
Man, likewise, man. That message that you talking about, you was talking about the Breakfast Club, man. How your queen upheld, kept you up, kept you high, held you accountable for a lot of different things and mistakes that you made in your life, but at the same time pushed you to say, hey, nah, that track is whack. Do this, do that. Like, this, start talking about the things, man. How important is marriage to you? How important is the family? I know what you say in the music, but I want you to get that across to the folks that's out there. Because my buddy right here, he's the single bastard guy, and he's always, marriage is overrated.
Yeah. I'm gonna
keep it a whole band. it's to each his own. You feel me? Some people are better off single because having that companion and having to basically speak to somebody and ask them for things, or I'm gonna go out with my homies now, I gotta check in. Like that bothers certain people.
That's him.
It doesn't bother me to do that. I don't really even care about going out. I love my wife.
Right.
No cap, but people got to understand marriage and relationships. You're going to argue. You're going to beat me. Me and my wife had to argue before I got an interview with you.
That's true. Like, that's true.
But look, I'm going to tell you what the argument was about. Trying to understand how much to put down on a house.
Wow.
Oh, that's a bar.
That's a different argument.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I would do that argument every day.
Facts.
I don't care. We argue different. But understand, with relationships, with love, it's never going to be easy. You're going to be pissed off some days. Who cares? Enjoy your life. No cap. We on the farm driving. I done made like 4 or 5 suspect U-turns. I don't know where the hell I'm at. But no bullshit. I got to do another one. But yeah, like you really gotta show, your significant other that you in there. And the only way to show is to really get there, get down, get grimy, let them know how you feel. Like, yo, I don't like this shit. Or hey, I like this shit, and be honest. And that's why it works, brother. The reason why I think you can't be comfortable in a relationship because you're not ready to be honest and tell that person that you really want to do you. That's you got to be honest. Like, hey, you my girl, but I ain't got to be around you every day. If you be honest with your girl, she might be honest with you too. You know what, you right, nigga. I only be around your asses. Right. I got the friends. Like, you feel me? Like, that's what I think needs to happen in these relationships. Don't be so fast to put people on social media. People be dating for 2 weeks and now they in love. Like, brother, you a lie. Shorty, you stop lying about this. You don't love this guy. You don't love this woman. You just met her. Yeah. I'm sorry. Love at first sight is the truth. But you don't fall in love with your heart until you get to know that person. Because you can fall in love with your eyes. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, finish your thought. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, yeah, you good. Nah, but fall in love with your eyes is easy because if they fine, they fine. You feel me? Like, that ain't saying too much of shit. But if you can fall in love with somebody when they ain't got their hair done, when their hair ain't cut, when they get off the toilet, you feel me? When they ask you for some tissue, if you can love somebody doing stuff like that, your relationship's gonna be fine. Like, for real. For real.
Now, go ahead.
I know I was gonna say, I love that you say that you guys got in an argument prior to this conversation. And just for context for the people that are listening to this and those that are watching, you actually had to use her phone for this interview. So it's like that's the duality of relationships.
Bro, that's a bullshit. Hey, look, bro. No cat. You argue with your significant other, and then you need them 5 minutes later. Oh my God, that's the worst. You would try to. You be like, "Use your phone real quick, man."
Yeah.
What? Use your phone real quick, man.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys share passwords on the phone and stuff? Because it's a conversation we had on the air. We had listeners call in the radio station, and we were talking to them about the need to share passwords. I think it's not necessary. But Chuck, being the married man, I just don't see the point of you having my password. He already shaking my. He already shaking his head.
Keep it a band of why you don't want that person to have that password. Stop playing them games. Oh God, it's because you got some shit to hide.
There's something in there he don't want him to see. That's what it is.
My wife knows my password. I got an attitude, changed it, and I told her what it was because I knew if she picked up my phone, it was different. It'd be some shit.
It'll be problems.
Oh God,
it'll be
oh
issues.
God, but nah, it's. I do understand boundaries. Like if you like, yo, listen, you should trust me. You shouldn't have to have my password.
Exactly.
But if they be like, yo, let me see. I mean, what it is. Let me see.
No, take it. I mean, it's nothing. Go ahead.
But it got to be both ways, though. You feel me? They can't be like, let me see yours and I not see mine. But if you like, yo, let me see your phone, and you like, bro, like, I feel like you pressure me like on some you don't trust me shit. And you can change your mind. Like, nah, hold on, shorty. You ain't doing it because you just want to see my shit. You want to see my shit because you think I'm fucking around.
Yeah.
Are you fucking around? Because now I'm nervous.
Yeah.
What you want to see my shit for? So you don't bump into me?
Now
you gotta watch that.
Switching gears to the family mode, man. You're a father of 3, man. What dad advice could you give to other fathers out there, whether they're in the industry or not? Just for regular dad advice for the fathers and then those that are in the industry as well.
I ain't gonna lie to you. For the regular dads, you really gotta understand that you're the only example of a real man they have that's immediate. And you really have to be there. It's more than spending money. It's your time. It's you being there to give discipline, even if it's just raising your voice so they understand that strong father figure, that male voice means something. You got to show up. And if you a rapper and you got your kids, they have too many father figures. It's too many niggas around you that's around them that they're seeing pop bottles, and then you want to wonder why your kid at 16 trying to get lit and turn up, because that's what you're showing them. Yep. Just because you rap, just because you in the street, do not mean your kids got to be. And that's what niggas got to understand. You can grow up in the hood and still raise your kid right. You feel me? So like, but I don't have all the answers. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm still learning shit every day. But that's just what I learned so far. Be yourself and your parents, and let your kids know that you're not my friend. I love you. And I'm going to push you to be whoever I want you to be. And that's the greatest you can be. You don't even know how great you can be. I know how great you can be. I see that shit. Go to bed at 8 o'clock. Get up at school. Get up, wash your butt, brush your teeth, go to school. Do your homework. Then you go outside, not do your homework done. Like, nope. It's not enough discipline anymore. Kids do what they want to do now. Like, nope. I be around people, kids. I be like, yo, you need to whip your kid ass.
Man.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on? Your kid is different. If I'm talking to you, your kid should interject and know what the hell we're talking about.
Yeah.
Sit your kid down.
The grown folks' business. Yeah.
Please do. When I was younger, I would have got slapped and boom back. You feel me? On God. But I don't have all the answers. All I'm gonna say is this: just love your kid with all your heart. As much as you and your mind think you love them, show them in real life.
Did you have any reservation at becoming a father earlier in your career? Obviously, because like that's my biggest fear. I'm terrified of kid.
Tell them your plan. Tell them your plan. What plan are you on?
I'm on the Jay-Z plan. I figure I'll think about all that shit when I'm 40. You know what I'm saying? So like, so
what?
Right.
You want to have kids when you're 40?
Right.
Yeah,
bro,
like
by then your ball sack gonna be done dried up, my boy.
No, they not. No, they not.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Hey, we still cracking off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for now. Just saying, brother. It sounds good, but when a day comes, you want to have them and you can't. That's
and you're just not gonna have the same energy.
You're not, bro.
Energy, man.
40 years old, your kid gonna be 20 years old. You're gonna be 60.
Damn.
Your kid ain't leaving home at 20. You know that. Are you trying to be 60 years old in the house with your 20-year-old kid asking you for money for the friends come over? You're like, yo, listen, hey, I had to deal with this when I was your age.
I mean,
got my own crib.
I don't know, bro. You know what it is? I have an innate, deep-rooted fear of poverty because of how I grew up. So, and I grew up, the same story. They were welfare, like all the whole shit. Yeah. So, how I grew up, it's like I don't want that. So I'm looking at it like I need to be completely set up and ready. So that way I'm not living
never be ready.
Wrong.
Never be ready.
He said wrong.
People kill me with this mentality. We all grew up in the slums. What if your mama didn't have you? Because she was in the ghetto. You wouldn't be here.
Facts.
It doesn't matter where you're from. If you can love your kid, no matter where you raise your kid at, bro. If you in poverty, love your kid through poverty. If you rich, love your kid through richness. Who cares? At the end of the day, bro, if you feel like you need to be ready, you never will be. I got money now, and I'm still not ready.
Not ready, right?
Yeah.
What the hell? I still got to watch a broken leg, a broken ankle, or clothes getting too big. Now it's a lot. You never not worried, bro. You worry all the time.
One of the homies I got by the name of Premium Pete, he says presence over presence. Just think about that, man. And I love that saying that he says that all the time, man. But you're right that you kind of spoke on that. Sometimes it doesn't even matter what you have. It's just the fact that you're there. It's being that means the world. So
no cat. That's like a black man challenge. If you a black father and you're not in your kid's life, I challenge you just to show up a couple times.
You know what?
Don't bring no gifts. Just show up. And I challenge all their baby mamas to not put the fact that they ain't got no gifts in their face. Let them show up. Let them build a relationship with their kid so them niggas can come around and then start bringing gifts. If you got to deal with a whole bunch of, you like, but I don't want to do it. None of this.
Right. Anyway.
None of this.
Right.
But as a man, you got to fight through that for your kid. But as a woman, you got to stop doing that so your kid can have that father figure. Yeah. Black communities, we have to work together. If I don't want to be with you, you don't want to be with me, we still got this kid to raise. Let's do that the best we can. Let's just do that the best we can.
I do want to salute you too, because I feel like with your sentiment, what you just spoke on as far as Black fatherhood, I don't think that we get a lot of celebration. And not that you're supposed to be celebrated for doing what you're supposed to do, but I do commend a lot of fathers like Chuck. My boy he's a really good dad, and we always, we clown in the hood, we talk shit. You know what I'm saying?
Get me on the group chat.
We be killing him. We be killing him in the group chat. But I'm just saying.
Oh, you want to spend time with your son? You want to take him to the park?
Father.
Oh yeah, right. Father. Oh, you want to show him how to cook?
Yeah.
But I do want to
wake up and make him feel good. You know what you want
that. Telling your son you love him and shit.
You reinforcement.
You sweet. You sweet.
No, but I just want to commend you, because I remember I started this campaign a few years ago, actually, making sure that I publicly salute other men who purposely and intentionally are involved in their children's lives, because especially in minority communities, Black and brown communities, we don't get a lot of that. It's always the deadbeat dad conversations. So I made it a point to make sure I publicly do that for all the fathers that are proud to be fathers and intentional about their fatherhood.
That's fine. Well, I'm gonna salute you for doing that, because nobody does that. So thank you, brother.
I got two more things, man. We're gonna let you off in a second, but one thing in your song Mistakes, I'm gonna ask you a question. We do something called fact or cap. Right?
Okay.
You tell me if it's fact, or you tell me if it's cap, and explain why. And this is based off of your song Mistakes. Time heals all. Does time heal all?
Cap.
Why is that cap? You said so. Time does not heal all. Explain why that's cap.
And the rest of the song, it definitely says time heals all. That's a lie, because I still see the pain every time I close my eyes. Time does not heal without work. Time alone cannot make you feel better, because you can sit in your sorrows for 2-3 days, 2-3 years, 2-3 decades. You have to talk and walk your way through what you're going through, what you're feeling, how you're feeling. That's, bro, if I get upset, I'm going to go upset, because why hold my emotions in? Because now I'm being upset all day. Like, why ain't say this to this person? Just get it out. You feel me? At the end of the day, if you are holding on to too much, bro, and you balling up, you're going to end up imploding, and then it's going to explode in your life. Like, that's the worst thing you could do is hurt yourself to the point where you can't even express your feelings to yourself. So don't just think sitting around waiting for shit to change going to make shit change. You got to make that change. Simple.
There it is. And now we do something called curbside confessions as well. This is stories of drivers, passengers, delivery people. Have you ever had a crazy story?
Uber? You used to drive Uber too.
Oh. Yeah, I have a lot of crazy stories on Uber.
Yeah, let us know. Give us curbside
confessions. Give us the craziest one. The craziest one.
Craziest one. Okay. I was picking up these military dudes from a bar. You know, they were drunk white boys. You know how they get down. Just fucking amazing. Yo, hey, let's go to another bar, man. Change the destination. I'm like, nah, chill. We ain't gonna do that. I'm like, y'all niggas already fucked up. It's like 2 a.m. Ain't no bars open. You feel me? So they tell me to change the destination and pull them to some other random crib. Now there was like mad people out the house in like PJ costumes, like elephants and giraffes and pandas, like rolling on the grass and shit. Like, I don't even know what they were doing. It was weird as hell. And they were just like wrestling and rolling each other. I'm like, what the fuck is this at 2 in the morning in Fayetteville, North Carolina? We had like some costume orgy on the front yard. It was weird. And they got out in regular clothes and just stayed there. And I left. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Like, you put your destination in, I'm dropping your goofy ass off.
Yeah, I'm dropping your ass.
That's it.
Now have you ever had a situation where somebody, when it comes to like delivery service with the food, all right, somebody delivers you food like Grubhub or DoorDash or anything like that? Any crazy stories with that?
Nah, the craziest story is I was in LA. I ordered some food. I guess I fell asleep. This nigga left my food on the floor. Like, bro, I woke up 4 hours later, like, went outside, I had ants all in my shit. I hate this nigga, bro. Don't care. I saw I'm hungry as hell. You know how big I am. My stomach is empty and my throat growling. So I'm ready to find this nigga, bro.
Yeah. But last thing, Morray, I love the fact that you also, like you said, you love yourself and you 100% are yourself. A lot of people, like, especially like I'm kind of stocky, you know what I'm saying? Two horizontal people got together and made me. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
So that being said, and I like the dance that you do where you patting your stomach and shit. Now, when it comes to giving confidence to people, because people go through a lot of vanity issues nowadays. Social media got everybody thinking they supposed to look like a goddamn statue. Now, that being said, what advice would you give to somebody who's struggling with their own confidence, as far as aesthetically?
Honestly, like this nowadays it's out of control. So it's not really a lot of advice you can give besides like love yourself. But it's not enough for people. If you say yo you're beautiful, it's not enough for them because they're not as beautiful as their celebrity crush or their celebrity lookalike or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Understand what you're doing. You're spending your hard-earned money for things that people may be getting for free. I'm gonna say it again.
Yeah, facts.
People in the regular world are spending their hard-earned money on things that people like me, rappers, singers, models, get for free.
Mm-hmm.
Stop living your life up to somebody else's standards. I just got an AP, no bullshit. I didn't pay for it.
Wow.
But everybody like, yo, I need to get one. Brother, relax. I didn't pay for one yet. So why the hell do you want to get one?
Yeah.
Chill. Enjoy the little things. Stop trying to be a celebrity. Be yourself. Everybody want to be famous nowadays. And granted, it feels great. And I love this shit. And I ain't got nothing negative about it besides I love that shit.
That's it.
But be yourself and get there.
I love
That's
that, man.
Up,
now, when we started this off, Head was saying that he didn't really care for bigger things. I actually really liked it. I felt like it was the perfect way to close out the album because, for me, you can hear you addressing all the things that's coming with the lifestyle that you have now, crying happy tears, addressing the fans, things of that nature, wanting to be appreciated. Do you feel like do you feel your roses? Do you feel the flowers that people are giving you? Because if not, I got a couple of comments I can read right here.
But I feel one dude said on Twitter, I wish I remember his name. He said, I listened to the mixtape 6 times.
Wow.
And still don't have a favorite because I like all of them.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
To me, I'm like, 6 times? You the GOAT.
Yeah.
Play it again, my boy. Oh, God. But, like, that's why I wrote Bigger Things for that reaction. But when you hear my what's name, at the end of it, I want you to know that I appreciate everybody. And I put it on my first mixtape because I don't care about it. I don't care how it sounded aesthetically or if it was the right move. I wanted to say thank you. And that was it.
Can I ask you a question real quick? And
my favorite is Kingdom, but go ahead.
I love that song too.
That shit is fire, bro.
Okay.
You got a quote in there that said, just because you have an opinion doesn't mean you have to weigh in. I love that.
On God.
On that, for real. But what's the reason? Maybe you can give me some insight as to why artists scrub their catalogs after the fact, right? Because I'm sure you had music before.
Oh, I scrubbed it. Hell yeah, I definitely did.
Why for you? Why did you scrub it?
Honestly, I felt like all the music I was making, I was scared, bro. I didn't want to judge.
Got you.
I was about to try to come up with some smart answer, but the truth, you feel me? But the truth is, bro, I didn't want niggas to be like, oh, he got this one hot song, everything else is whack. You know what I mean? Most of the time I recorded a song in somebody's bathroom, somebody's closet. The sound wasn't good. It was just some SoundCloud stuff you put up. And I really,
can you hear him?
You feel me? And I really, you know what?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, it was really just something I put on SoundCloud. And then now that I know that people are watching me, I didn't want to be perceived as, oh, this nigga ain't gonna never be hot again because I'm getting judged on fast songs when I didn't know the music game or nothing about music for real. Now that I know it, why not just get the best of me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna offer you a different insight on that.
Because
go ahead. I feel like I'm the type of person I appreciate the journey, and we've been doing our show for so many years now. And one thing that I love about it, even though it makes me cringe every time I see old interviews and things like that, but I appreciate the fact that you can see us in the living room of my old apartment and where we kind of started. It kind of helps tell the journey of the early struggle days. So that's the only reason why I've heard people do that before. And I'm like, damn, I would love to see those vintage days of like Morray in the bathroom or wherever you were recording prior to, and those songs that were a result of that. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like when I did it, my team was like, "Why'd you do that?" I was like, "Bro, I don't know. I got nervous." They was like, "Yo, people would have probably enjoyed that." And the fact that you said it, let me know that God's saying that y'all would have enjoyed it too. Yeah. So it's a learning experience. You mean it's like I should have, I wish I would have kept at least 5 of them because 5 of them was okay.
So when you scrub the cat, like where are the songs now? Do you have them at all, or there's just no record?
No, I mean I deleted my whole SoundCloud, so I don't know if they're still there or not.
Oh shit!
Damn. I didn't go through and delete each song. I just leave the whole SoundCloud.
Whoa. Okay.
There might be a chance you can save it, but you know, I'll leave
okay,
that
well,
there,
shit.
man.
Hey, I might have to call SoundCloud or help. www.soundcloud/help.
Something, man. Nah, but we appreciate you taking your time, man. I know you got a busy schedule, man, but keep doing your thing. It was so funny when I seen the Breakfast Club interview. I was like, man, I can't wait to talk to this dude. And that was obviously a couple weeks ago. And man, keep doing your thing, bro. We're super proud of you, support you, and just
hey, bro. I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. I'm a fan, bro. I fuck with.
Thank you, bro.
I'm a fan.
I appreciate that. Man, again, even though you said I don't have to, I want to apologize for all the sketchy shit in the interview. Bro, that's not like me. Usually I'll be somewhere stagnant. I was just moving around.
It's all good.
We appreciate we got the time that we got, bro. And
thank you, bro. I appreciate y'all. Real shit.
And when you come back to LA, make sure you pull up.
Yeah, I'm be there next week.
Oh, bet. That's what's up.
For sure.
Yeah, I'll probably be there on like the second or the third. So just tap in with me.
I'm gonna DM you my shit right now.
Do it right now so I can see it because I have a lot of that shit.
I got you.
Love, man. All right. Thank you for your time, man. It's Homegrown Radio. Chuck Dizzle, DJ Head. We out.